Yo guys, what's happening? What's good? It's Team C Media, Team C Afro Sounds checking in once again. And we have a very, very special guest in the building. This guy is a rising Afro-fusion artist from Nigeria, known for his blend of Afrobeats, Fuji, we'll get to that, and pop influences. He grew up in Abuja and started his music journey being part of the choir, initially being encouraged by his father, and over time transitioned to music, carving out a unique niche, combining traditional Nigerian sounds with modern catchy melodies that resonate with the Gen Z audience. We have Firstklaz in the building. Thank you for coming on. Let's go.
Thank you for having me.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, I can't lie, bro. Sliders that's lit up, man. That's a nice tune, bro. I like the sound on that, man.
Thank you so much.
What was the good. What was the inspiration behind that one, man? You're saying pulling up to a club in Sliders? How's that going, bro?
Yeah, I think that I made that song was it 2019 or so? I can't remember, but I think I put it out 2 years later. So I went to Lagos, Nigeria from Abuja. So when I got there, a friend of mine is an artist also. He invited me for his video shoot. So the shoes I had were so tight, it was so tight on me, and I was there with the sliders. So when I had to take the shoes off. Then I used sliders for the video. Then I just had the idea of turning that to a song.
Yeah. Hey, man, the simplest of things can just turn out great, bro. But your sound is very unique, man. Yeah, it's crazy. How'd you first get into music? What was some of the things that just decided, you know what, I've got to write about my first time in the club with the sliders?
Yeah.
What gave you inspiration to become an artist, bro?
It was my dad, actually. Before it was football for me, but he actually killed that dreams because I was actually good at football, but he was he don't want to see me doing that anymore and all that. And he actually made us to go to the church choir from the house, me and my siblings, all of us, we had to go to, is a must. Here in Africa, we have these things our parents do. Whatever they want you, their son or their daughter to become, they force you into it. Yeah, that was what happened.
Why do you think they do that, man? Is it because the life is different out there, bro? Is it?
I would say they do that because of protection, but most of them, they don't know, they end up hurting you because sometimes that's not really what you want to do. I feel like what you want to achieve in life or what you want to become in life has to come from within, from you. But them forcing you to do whatever they want you to become is just so crazy.
I feel you, man. If someone pressures you to do something, sometimes you just got to dip. You know what I mean? You got to do your own thing, Yeah. But do you think that him encouraging you to go to the church helped you with your sound? Because I hear melody on your music, man, and that's fire, bro.
Yeah, he actually did. And he was playing a whole lot of old school music in the house, and that helped me subconsciously. I wasn't really paying attention to the music as I did, but right now, whenever I hear the producer playing a beat and all that, some of those melodies do come to my head. So subconsciously, all those stuff he was playing when we were much younger are kind of coming to me. Yeah, without me thinking of you.
I feel you, man. So what were your musical influences? What were some of the old school tunes you were listening to?
Yeah, I was listening to Freddie Mercury. I was listening to King Sunny Ade. I was listening to Don Almighty. I was listening to I grew up listening to Wizkid, Cole, Burna Boy, Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne so much. I grew up listening to that. Around town, the Nigerian artists, Bob Marley, Marley. There are a whole lot.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, if you got that in the house, and then you have to go to church and you're singing, that just answers my question, man. That's how you became Firstklaz. How'd you get your name, Firstklaz, man? Were you sick and tired of catching economy class, business class? You just need first class in the plane, or?
For me, that name didn't come from even music or from traveling. When I used to be in secondary school, my high school, I had these friends because I was so book smart. So in Nigeria, yeah, our education systems, they have grades by grades. So they have students coming out with first position, second position, third position, fourth position. So it's a competition back then in our high school. So then I always come out with the first position. Then because I used to be book smart, I used to be I only had studies, my studies did everything to me. I was always reading because I didn't really want to let my parents down because we didn't really come up from a background that has a lot of money. So I just wanted to let them know that all the money they were spending on me was, I want to make them proud. So that was how I got the name Firstklaz. My friends just started calling me the name because I was taking first position in my class.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Yeah. So how does it feel now, like that you've come from a place where your family didn't have any money, didn't have much opportunity, and now you're doing your thing, man. Like you really are proving to not only your family but to your friends, to the world, to the fans that you are with the shits. You know what I'm saying? You're getting up top. You know what I mean? How does it? Looking back on it now, did you always know that you're going to be able to be successful in music? Because you said you're successful in the studies, in academics, but did you always know you could do well in music?
Yeah, but I've always known. Like I would say, I see like more spiritual, in a spiritual way. I pray a lot, kind of. So right from my high school, I've been seeing stuffs. Then I wasn't really like doing the music for the music. I was just doing it because they had to like force me to the church choir. So I was just like following whatever my dad said. You have to learn playing the keyboard. You have to learn playing the drums and all that. So I wasn't really paying attention. But whenever I close my eyes, maybe whenever I'm sleeping or stuff like that, I do see myself like in the crowd, as if I'm singing or performing music to a whole lot of people. I wasn't really understanding that when I recorded my first song in my high school and I was playing it to my friends and everyone was liking it and it was so cool. I was just like, yo, I need to take this serious. But still, I didn't really take it serious then. It was 2019. I was like, I told my elder sister, my sibling, I was like, yo, I really want to do this. I want to do this. I want to become a global superstar.
Wow, that's amazing, man. So that first moment that people really resonated with you, your high school peers, you caught that energy, you caught that fire, you knew that this is something you got to do. So I guess, so you realized that. But what made you actually pursue music? Because you're good at school, you're doing well at school. Did that give you good feelings as well? Because, you know, like if you pass a test and you do well and your parents are saying, well done, you know, my son, well done, you did a good job. Isn't that something that you might have pursued, or was it always going to be music?
Yeah, from then, when I had that in my head, I went back to make research of the people I love or the people I was listening to, like Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury. I read their whole like background and all that. I saw it took a whole lot of discipline to become who they are. It took a lot of work, took a lot of pains. And I was like, if I really want to do this, I have to pay attention more to something, either my music or my education. So when I got to the university, my education grade started dropping because I was chasing the music. I was putting my whole attention. I was missing classes. We were in school. I was traveling from school to Lagos to pursue my music. And my parents thought I was in school.
I feel you.
So
were you ever
it was so
thinking
crazy.
Oh yeah. Right now, it's just saying your storage is low on your phone, man. Could you just do me a favor, bro, and just you had to delete some photos or something, or some videos you got there?
Yeah. Let me try and do that like real quick.
Yeah, just some videos or something, man.
Yeah.
I think you can go into the phone, the settings, and then go to storage, and then it can sometimes you can see what's there.
I'm on my Nigerian tour, so I do travel a lot like lately. So I just put a lot of videos on my phone.
You don't want to get rid of. Yeah, exactly, man. Just go to like the settings.
Okay. iPhone storage.
Yeah. Sometimes they give you options.
Yeah, I've deleted some stuff though.
Should be alright, bro. Let's keep it rocking, man.
Okay.
Yeah, let's jump back in the application. This is good, man. We're getting a lot of like little sound bites, you know what I mean? Them little clips that can get some new fans to you, man. Yeah, man.
Is it cool now?
Bro, yeah, yeah, man, it's cool. It just sends me a message saying that the iPhone storage is low on your phone. And I did it once before and I was like, it's all cool. But basically what it does is it records the video on your phone and then it sends it later. So it gets higher quality, you know, instead of just the streaming quality. It's a smart app, bro. Yeah. You know, we gotta make it right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're just talking about your school, man, and how you came up and you're just like a young, you still are, you know what I mean? You're there, you just fresh out of high school. You're like, you know what? In college, I'm just going to the studio now. You're just putting everything into music. When was your first time like that you really knew that you were on the right path when you were doing music?
Yeah, I was.
Like your first show?
So I thought, I was actually getting shows in Abuja where I came from. I was actually getting bigger there. Like I got more popular there for every other place in Nigeria. People in my city had to like.
Fire.
I wanted people in my city to to vibe with me first before I actually take it anywhere. When I saw that this is the right thing I was supposed to do is I saw this interview of someone I love so much, and he was like his whole family was so mad at him because he was so crazy with his career and his craft. He was pushing. So when I saw that I was in the right path, I'm not gonna lie, is when I was having issues with my dad concerning music. He was the one that made me want to start it. And when I fell in love with it, he was the same person that wanted me to stop. So it was so crazy. When I saw that, I was like, I saw this interview like few months ago about this person I love. So I'm at the right path. Even this stuff's happening to me too. Yeah.
Nice, man. You got inspired 100%, bro. So like, it seems like, yeah, man, the inspiration is heavy, man, and you've got that locked in. So you get inspired by artists, but you've also collaborated with a lot of artists, man. How do you decide like who to collaborate with and how do you make your tunes, you know? Because I know you got a song with Joeboy. I mean, he's an amazing artist, bro. Like, but how do you decide which artist you want to collaborate with?
First of all, it has to be like, I love everything I do to be organic. So first off, if I'm not kind of cool, like personally with the person, I don't think I would love to like have a collaboration with that person. Because first off, it has to be more than music. Because I don't want to be putting out a record and the person I'm featuring is just like, he's not promoting this stuff. Like, he doesn't love this stuff. And number two, the sound has to like resonate with the person's sound. So that's how I actually do my stuff.
Mm-hmm. How did you decide to get Joeboy on the tune, man? Because I know his sound is sort of similar to yours, you know? It sort of harmonizes in a way. Is that the reason why you got him on that tune?
Yeah, actually for that tune, Joeboy has been showing me a whole lot of love since when I was in like college, when I was in uni. He was posting my stuff. He wasn't following me on Instagram. I wasn't following him on Instagram, but I just log into my Instagram and I'm seeing a whole lot of followers on my page. And I'm like, what's happening today? Like this is not usual. So when I go to my DM, I see a lot of people telling me, Joeboy just posted you. And I was like, this is so mad. So I rushed to his DM to tell him thank you for doing that, because I know how crazy it is. There are a whole lot of artists in Africa, but he chose me. So it's just so crazy. I wanted to thank him, and he sent me a message already. He was like, I'm posting you to let you know you're a superstar. Keep on going, keep on moving. You're a star. The world is yours. That's his exact words. So it was actually crazy because I wasn't following him. He wasn't following me. If it's be some people, they are going to be biased about it because they'll be like, yo, he's not even following me, so I'm not doing it. But he did it. So that I feel like that's actually love. He actually vibed with my sound, like intention, organically. That was why he posted it. I told him I was grateful. I like what he has done for me. It's crazy because I was at the point of when I was seeing everything like, I'm just doing this stuff. Nobody's paying attention. Should I keep on doing it? Should I stop? It was just so crazy. He did that. So when he did that, like fast forward to this year, he did that like I think early last year, 2023, January. Fast forward to this year, I dropped a song, Gen Z Fuji, and he posted it again. And I was like, wow, again? So I made this particular song he's on. I posted the first verse as a snippet on Instagram, and he shared it to me and was like, yo, I love this song so much. And I was with my producer at that point, and I just told my producer, yo, I feel like I should ask him for a verse for this song. I feel like it's going to like make more sense with him on it. So when I asked him, I was like, send the song over. So I told the producer, take off my second verse and just create something for him. Yeah, I sent it to him. I think he was in London or Canada at that point. He had a show there. And before that show, when I sent that song, he sent it 2 days. He sent it back in 2 days' time. So he had a show. He was busy. He was having like a media round, but he still recorded that in that particular like space. It was so crazy. I respect him for that. Like, it's crazy.
Yo, man, first of all, Joeboy is like one of the best Afrobeat artists in general, pop artists, whatever you want to say. Like, he is a GOAT in his own right. And the way you talked about how he showed love to you, it just felt like it's all authentic, it's organic, as you said, and it just happened out of the music, man. And people watching it, sometimes they don't understand that. They don't really know if like, oh, there's a connection here or connection there. But at the end of the day, all the artists watching, a lot of artists watch the channel. It's like, yo, you've just got to believe in the music, and the right things will happen. And look at you. You were to that point where you were about to like, no, you're not going to give up or nothing, but you're like just thinking, am I really, what's going on? I'm getting, and then, but then the blessing came along, man. And that's a huge one, bro. So, man, and yeah, man, that's big, man. But at the end of the day, bro, I've heard your music, man, and it's lit up, man. And now you've got the collab with Joeboy. Yeah, you definitely, man, you seem like a rising star, man. Just keep going up like that. So with that, bro, like, how do you define success as an artist? Is it something like that you could say is a particular thing? Is it 1 million streams, or is it $1 million, or is it more about the journey and the people you meet? Could you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I feel like,
how do you define success?
Yeah, to me, success in music is how you actually make people feel from your music. That first instance, when you say, this is why I want to make music. When you start seeing that stuff happen, that's when I feel like you become successful in it. Because my first intention when I started making this music is to make people happy when they listen to my music. Even if I'm making a sad song, I try to like add some part of humor to it to make you, even if that's what you are going through at that particular moment, when you listen to this, you just smile and like, yo, this person can really relate to my story. Yeah, that was like the major reason for me to start making music. And right now, when I'm on my phone and I get like, and I go to my Instagram DM request and I see people sending me messages like, your music made me smile today. Thank you so much. It means like the whole world to me, because I don't really calculate streams. To be honest, I don't even know what my Spotify streams is like for the past close to a month, because I listen to my music, but it's what I have on my phone file. I don't really need to go to Spotify to listen to my song because I have them on my phone already or my PC. So I don't really go to check those stuffs, because sometimes most artists, like, they feel like success is from those streams. But sometimes those streams are, people just listen to it and okay, they're gone. But when you make like this, when you build a community and smile into your stuffs, like a cult-like fan base, people doing whatever you do, like you influence them, I feel like that's a major win to me. That's why I've never been the guy chasing the short terms, whatever. What I'm trying to do, I'm playing like the long-term goal cards for the long term. So I want it to be like when I'm no more tomorrow, people will talk about me. The next generation are able to like say, yo, there's this guy, he was so crazy, he made us happy, he did this, he did that, he did all this. That's like my goal, my major goal.
Yeah, man. Oh, I can feel it, man, for sure. That's really important, man. And that's what people want from an artist. Yeah. People want like you being connected to whatever message you have, man. So do you think that music itself exists in the world waiting to be discovered? Or do you feel like it's something that you just make up from scratch or make from nothing?
That's a tricky question. Yeah, I love it. I feel like from scratch. Yeah, from scratch. Because most times I like to be creative with my stuff. I want it to sound organic, how I feel. Because I feel like there are millions of people feeling exactly how I'm feeling at this point. There are some stuff I listen to, I'm not feeling this progression. Can we change the progression of the beats? Can we do something different? But what I might say I want to change, there are a whole lot of artists that are going to love that stuff. It just depends on what they came up listening to and all that. So I feel like from the scratch.
Yeah. Do you work with the producer a lot when you're in the studio? Do you say, hey, can you change the sound a little bit? Do you tweak things?
I bring the progression of my beats. I influence the drums, because most times I'm always like fusing stuff. I just play with the music. Sometimes I'll be like, I want a salsa drum with chords that are just crazy, music that can make you float. Sometimes I'll be like, I want a pure reggae song. I want to be on my Bob Marley shit today. I want to go crazy on this.
Yeah, Rasta, man. Yeah, word, for real, man. Do you see yourself as being a producer as well? Do you think you'd ever get into producing other people's music or making albums like that, or you just strictly you as an artist?
I can actually support, but I don't think I want to take that as a profession. Because when I was coming up, like in the church choir, my siblings, like my dad was literally forcing me and my whole siblings, even my sisters, to the church choir. My sister knows how to play like the church drums, knows how to play like the piano, knows how to play like the bass and the lead, like my whole siblings. But I was the only one exempted from that. I didn't want to learn because...
You got yourself a band for touring, bro. You got yourself a band already, man.
Actually, yeah. But I purposely refused to learn And my dad was so mad at me that everyone was playing every stuff and I couldn't play. Like, it was so crazy. But I had in mind, I was actually learning some stuff in music. I was listening to deeper stuff. I knew like the keyboard was supposed to help me learn some stuff, but the kind of music I wanted to create was like, it was going to mess things up for me. I wanted to do like the Afro
It was some new type shit.
Yeah, and I don't want to be doing all those refrains, scaling, all those stuffs to complicate the music, because I kind of understand some stuff to Afrobeat at that point. So I refused to learn that on purpose.
Yeah, as soon as you started listening to Lil Wayne, you were like, let's get it.
Yeah, I love how crazy he was. Like, I'm actually an introvert, but when I'm on stage, I'm so crazy. So I love him for that. I saw a performance of him where he was performing in a stadium. He was walking to the venue, he just collected the mic and was running to the stadium. I love seeing stuff like that. It turns up the whole energy in the room.
I actually filmed him in 2012 in Orlando for the NBA All-Star Weekend in Miami, in Orlando, Florida area in USA. Yeah. And I snuck into the concert with my camera, you know. I said, oh yeah, TMC Media, I'm official, what? I got into the concert, yeah, cool, you know. Anyway, I filmed the whole concert, right? Watching out for security guards, you know, ducking in the crowd if they see me, whatever, right? Just doing my thing. But bro, Lil Wayne's performance, he performed and went wild and crazy. And bro, they had to physically remove him off the stage, bro. They had to pick him up. He didn't want to leave the stage. He was like this. He's like, don't let me off, crazy. Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. I'm gonna link you that video, man. I filmed it. You'll love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Please do. I'd love to see.
For sure, man. No, this is cool, man. I'm enjoying this conversation, man. You know what I mean? I think the people here are enjoying it too. I appreciate you, man. So like, with the listeners, like, when they're people, yeah, we've got a little bit of a delay, you know, Lagos to Melbourne, you know what I mean, is what it is. Abuja. Are you in Lagos right now?
No, I'm in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is the state.
Port Harcourt, yeah. Good. Yeah, man. We've done a talk. We talked with Wonder Banton. He's from there, bro.
Yeah, he's from Port Harcourt. He's a great artist.
Yeah, man. Lit up, bro. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. So what's on the agenda, man? What have you got going on? Like, I mean, I see a lot of music there, but I feel like you're working on something, bro. Can you let me and let the listeners know a little bit about what you got coming up?
I'm working on my project at the moment. A lot of features, amazing features, surprises coming up, a lot of new sound. Like, I'm coming to like take the Afrobeats from this level to this level. So everybody needs to brace up and coming up with something like crazy, something that people haven't seen before.
I feel you, man. Does it have a name that we can?
Yeah. Title of my project.
Top secret.
To be a nostalgia. Yeah, no. It's not a secret anymore because I've been saying it everywhere. I've been posting it on all my socials like all the time. It's going to be nostalgia.
What? Yo, yeah, that's what's point, man. It sounds like some.
At this point in my life, everything I'm feeling, it's like nostalgic. Like, it's something everything that's happened before, I want it to happen again. So that's why like all the sounds I'm creating right now at this point sounds old school, but the melodies and the lyrics are stuff that the present generation can relate to. That's why, like, that's the whole stuff behind my project.
That's fire, bro. Hey, man, I'm down. I can't wait to hear that once you drop it, man. Let's link up. Let's do this again, man. It's been a nice conversation with you, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, man, everyone go check out Firstklaz, man, on Instagram, on YouTube. Shit, this guy's lit up, man, for real. But yeah, man, it's been a nice conversation. As I said, bro, we got a little bit of a delay, so please excuse us for the delay. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? The true message always comes out, and real music doesn't lie. It's always going to be there. Firstklaz in the building, man.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for all you do for the culture.
Big ups, man. It's only getting started, bro. TMC Media, TMC Afro-fusion, checking me once again with Firstklaz in the building. Peace.
Yes, sir.